Hi, everybody. Hello. 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 Wow, there's people here. Hello. 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 11 waiting, it says. Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Uh-oh. Turning the volume off the computer. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Well, hello, everybody. Hi, Melissa and Lynn and Aaron and Bonnie and Robin and Rachel. And if I didn't catch you, your message has already gone up. So, sorry I was a couple minutes late. I forgot, it's usually just come in here and do it. But because I did live from the the grand room yesterday, my stuff was all still there. I had to come and set up. I've been putting together a Valentine. I know it's late, but I have a really cool Valentine digital kit that I want to use. So it will hopefully be in the shop today or tomorrow. And I've been working on that. So this is one of my boxes of the stuff because I keep going from room to room. So we'll just go ahead, and I do have the right fabric tack today. It is Heinz ketchup. It's slow, but it is moving. So that's good. So here is my journal, and I've added my tassel, and I'll show that to you here in just a couple minutes. So this is my cover, and I did put some of the, it actually was a blouse. It wasn't an old nightgown. But I put that in the center, and then I have cut some of one of the, I cut this. It's on the package it says tissue paper, but it's actually paper to put on it. And then I have gathered some things because the tassel in the charms is the, it is part of the mini challenge in the challenge. So the really cool thing about the challenges, and just so you know, there's going to be a couple more. The really cool thing about the challenges is you can use whatever you want. Except for that there, I do tell you how many have to have fabric in them. And this is one of my boxes of paper. Since I added a second signature, I got to add a few more things. So, gosh, you guys, there's stuff everywhere. Everywhere. So this is my tassel, and I used fabric. You'll notice there's the blouse and the pink gingham. This is a peach sheet, and I'm going to be using that in a couple other places, so I added that in here. I have several different kinds of red ribbon or yarns, actually. I have this pearl. Now this pearl, the other day I had it out it's in a little plastic drawer, and I had the little plastic drawer sitting on the couch the day that the puppy learned that he could get up on the couch, and he grabbed it and he took off with it, and it's a garland, and it's like 20 feet long. He was carrying it around the house. It was pretty funny. So, so that is that. And then I had this ribbon. When I was looking at other stuff, I was looking for things that I'm really trying to use up some of the items that are, that are just pieces. And if they match, they are going into these challenges. Then I had this. This is one of those flowers that comes. It's fabric, a long strip. So I took that off, and I've just attached it with a safety pin because I wanted to make sure that I liked it, and I do. So it's probably going to get to stay. But this is my my tassel, and I really like it. I like that it looks very patchworky, and it matches the cover and the theme. So let's see. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Sandra, and welcome. Hi, Virginia. Welcome. So, and then I used a key fob. I don't know, you guys probably don't remember, but I bought this thing of, I thought they were going to be the kind that you could open, but they were all this kind. And so every once in a while you'll see I'll use those when I need a larger ring. When I need a larger ring, I'll use that. So I'm going to go back in and probably sew this on. Right now it's just here with the safety pin, like I said, because I wanted to see if I was going to like it, because it is pretty big. This little thing, this came off of a keychain that I got at the dollar store, and I've used the pieces of it, and this was in my little top drawer over here. I have like the washers, the safety pins, clips, and different things like that, and then also all my flower arranging tools, my knives, and my rose strippers, and and then the staple puller, all those really important things are in that drawer. But I had taken this off and I put that in there, and I was like, oh, this will be fun because I can attach it on, and then I can actually, like when I do go to my my networking meetings and stuff, I can put this on my purse. Or, it doesn't have to be on my purse all the time, but when I'm going to be somewhere where I want someone to maybe ask me, what is it that you do? I can show them my really cool fancy tassel. So that is my tassel. So today is the last day to make your tassel and put your picture in the post. And the post is in the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. The rules to the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge are in the Facebook group. And just, the first thing you'll want to do is read that and tell me you read it. But then you can go and find the post that says to make a tassel for your journal. You can use anything you want to make your tassel, and then post your picture in that post. And sometime in the next couple of days I will come on and I will draw a winner. And the winners this week are going to get Valentine's stuff, digitals that are really awesome. I'm disappointed that with all the other stuff I have going on right now that I didn't get them made sooner. But they're really cute, really pretty. And they have forget-me-nots is the theme within it. So it's something that you'll be able to use through the spring as well. So that is my tassel. And so, I don't know if you all know, but my journal that I'm making is going to be the story of my husband and myself. I wanted to take the time to tell some of those little stories before I forget what they are. And then I'm going to have him, he really likes, he got an iPhone 7. He had an iPhone 3, guys. He got an iPhone 7, and he likes talking and dictating text. So I'm going to ask him to dictate and text his part of the stories so that I can add them in there as well. So I have this little book that I'm using, and I was really excited to find this this picture where they look like they're dancing because, okay, mush. The moment that I fell in love with my husband, we walked into this bar and he twirled me onto the dance floor. My favorite thing in the world is to dance. And he is I didn't know that he danced too, and yeah, it was like, and I know that. It's like, wow. So I want to put this in there. So I'm going to have to move some of my other things around. And then, now that it's 2 signatures, I am going to take, and the back of one signature is going to be this picture, and the front of the other picture is going to be this. These look like us when we were children. Very, very similar. So I think that that will be really fun. So, so that, and so remember, you can put 5 book pages for each signature. So I also found this in that book, and so I'll be adding those in along with, well, I have this one, and now I might not use that one because I found the other one. And then there was this. And where's my main? Oh, this is going to be the inside cover. And it's going to have something on here that says, hi, Bonnie. What did you have? Hi, Sandra. Hi, B. Wiggins. Welcome. I was looking down, so I want to make sure. I hope I got everybody. And thank you for being. I want to thank you for being here. And so this is also, look at this. This is the inside of a quilting book that I was looking through that is in my Tear Apart books. So I think this will be really fun. And then this. I love, you know, the mail. Look at the old mailbox. I love it. So I think that this is going to be really fun. So I just wanted to show you a little bit. I've started, this is going to be my inside pocket. I am going to sew it. So I've got, you know, I have my idea. And I'm going to sew this on and then put my other flower that I still have that I can use there. I still have enough of this that this may be the base of one of my my fabric flips in the journal, but I did want to take it out because I think we'll use it today. I haven't had a lot of time to really move forward and think about what I'm doing today, but I do have some really fun things to show you. So, but I did want to show you that I've picked these out. So that is going to go on that page, and that'll tell the story. I'll get to tell that story, and then, like I said, these will go on the back and the front of the other signatures, and they'll probably be well, obviously they'll be too big, so I'll probably pull them over and use them here. The other thing is I really think I'm going to use my new Valentine kit. It'll probably be in the shop tonight, you guys, and I'll get my husband and tell him I'm going live, and I'll let you know when it goes in. But this is the color theme for it, and it is cherubs and little kids, and just, oh my gosh, it is awesome. So I think so. There, I'll take this and pull it away so that it's not in my way, and go on to the next thing. So I had a curtain that I had gotten, and it's going to be a kit later. I'm curious, what do you guys think of the kits now with the basic journal already made, like I've done, instead of just doing the, hi Julie, welcome. Hi Lynn, did I miss anybody? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hi. So one of the functions in your fabric journal, your February fabric, is a fabric page. So I am using a peach color also as one of my other accents. I wanted to do the red along with, and the pink along with peach, and then the blue like the forget-me-nots. So those are my colors. It's actually more of a mint green or even a aqua color. And so this is going to probably be the base. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I may do a collage of paper on this side or something. So watch for that. But this is going to be the base of, I'm going to do 2 pages because I'm going to do 2 fabric pages because I'm going to do 2 signatures. So I have this one that's all decorated, and I have one that is plain from the same curtain. And then of course I did cut some pieces off and I put them in so that I'd have them there. So has anybody, I saw somebody did make their fabric pages, and that was really exciting to see that somebody had already made theirs and had it in the group. So this, I have another piece of this, and I think that I'm gonna probably make this be either a pocket or the side. I even thought I might be able to do a double, you know, where it's on both sides. But if I did that, I'd want it to kind of come off the edge, and so I don't know. Anyway, so those are some ideas. Hi Terry, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi Mary Ellen. Yay, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen. Oh, and Mary Ellen, see, you're going to do this every time, Mary Ellen, and I like it. So don't ever feel bad that you're my mom, I wanted to give you an update on my mom. She called a meeting for our family on Thursday, and she has a blood clot in her legs. So she's not able to have the procedure for the lymphedema where they were getting the fluid out of her. So it's the next step of her, you know, what the doctor would say would happen. So if you are a praying person, I would really appreciate it and love it if you would put my mom, Mary Ellen, on your prayer list and keep her in your prayers, and my family, because you know, she met with the priest yesterday, and so yeah, it's kind of yucky. But Mary Ellen, I'm glad you're here. And so yeah, so we'll move on. So there, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you very, very much. You know, my family, we do believe in the power of prayer. And so that's the other thing, is you may not see me every single day. You know, my commitment is to be here at some time every day and have a video every day. But you know, we will have to see. So, but I will keep you updated, because I know how I feel about some of the people that I watch on YouTube that I've never met. And, you know, to me, they're kind of like family, and I think about them, and when I don't see them for a certain period of time and I notice, you know, I get concerned. So anyway, enough of that, especially for those who are not even interested in that, just came to play. We will go ahead and move on. So one of the things I wanted to show you that I did is I did cut this ribbon for my tassel in half, and I may actually go in and cut like this one. I think as I'm looking at this, some of this is getting lost because this is so big. So, well, what happened when I, thank you all for your prayers. Thank you so much. And so I like to cut it in, you know, cut up the center of it. And but what happened was when I cut it, it totally rolled, because of course it's been on a roll for its whole life. It's been, you know, got made and it got put on a roll, and it sat there waiting for me to unroll it. So so I cut it up and it rolled. Well, what you can do when you have something roll is you can take your fingernail and stretch along, and if you go against the way that it's rolling, it will usually straighten it and flatten itself out. So there you go. See? Flattened it out. So that's just a little trick. Also, you know, if you get balloon string, get balloon string, you got your balloons, and you've got the string hanging down, and it's just kind of, you can also use your fingernails to get them to curl. Do the other way. So if you want something to curl, just be careful because it's going to be, you will get friction and it could get warm. So, yeah. So flat, straight. You know what? I got that done before I'd even know where my flat iron was. I only know where it is right now is because we had company that used it. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I told you we would be doing charms, but I wanted to give you an update and kind of show you, you know, what I'm thinking for my fabric flip. And what I did was I found a really neat fabric that has some texture to it. And then I'm probably going to put paper and other things along with my fabric. So on these, in the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge, and it is a Facebook group, and it's called February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. I did not get a chance to put it down below, but you're welcome to come over there and join us. Come and check out. There's this tassels that got put in for the mini challenge and the challenge have been absolutely beautiful. They're all totally different, and they're just amazing. So come and check that out. So again, remember my journal is about my now husband. It's our love story. So this little bracelet here, on his way to our first real date, because we met and we actually went out to breakfast with friends the next day. But then the next week, he came to where I live, and we live 2 hours away. And he stopped, when he stopped to get something to drink, they had these bracelets. And so he bought me this bracelet. I still have it. And I'm like, you know, I'm very much about finding a place for the things that are special to you. And I'm thinking this is going in my, it'll go in the journal, and it'll go on that when I tell the story, and maybe it'll be the tag holder, whatever, but it's going to match too, which I think is really exciting. So I have this bracelet and earrings that I made in a Bible study. This was our, we had Bible study, and then we had a craft class, and I made this, and it's been like 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. And so I'm going to use the pieces of this just to save time, because I haven't used it. I don't wear it anymore. But I wanted to show you how to make these fun little beads that we made in the, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some wire. And so you know, the Easter spring section has some of the wire. It's in Easter colors, but they have the wire. So wire, and then I have to get the little beads. Are there seed beads here? I moved, you guys, I moved things, so you know how it is when you move stuff, and it's been there for 10 years, and then I moved it over here. Or no, I didn't. Did I move them? Oh, here they are. Okay. So we'll get, where's the other one? There should be 2 drawers. There's only 1 drawer. Okay, so the other one is Okay. Well, bummer, the drawer with the red. Oh, here's some pink. I can do that. Or are they purple? Oh well, whatever. Seed beads. So now I hope this wire is the thin enough wire. Okay. So I have some of the blue. Excuse me. I do not have the gigantic wire, but what I can use is paper clip. Because you know how I am, I'm all about using what you might be able to use, so what you might have. And I do have a paper clip. And remember, for these challenge in the challenge, the mini challenge in the challenge, you do get to use whatever you want. So whatever tools you want to use, you can go ahead and use, as well as, oh, I should have cut that a little shorter. Hi Marcy, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by making my little round hook thing. I have these round jewelry pliers. I got them, I think, in a set at Michael's many years ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by making that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I am going to, my fabric scissors are still in the other room. But these are great scissors. I mean, I cut these every day with paper, and they still cut that really well. So then I'm going to go ahead and add some fabric tack. So, and this is my tassel over here for the tassel mini challenge, and today is the last day for that. So you'll want to make your tassel and post it in the post that says challenge in the challenge tassel. It also made it so that you can make either a tassel, you could make a dangle. So you could just make a dangle, bead dangle. That's my bracelet, but you know, could make a bead dangle. Or you can add beads to your spine. Patricia, I am so sorry to hear that. You can, if you can still do the mini challenges in the challenge, even if you're not doing the full journal. And of course, come on over and join the group and follow along. You know, I might not be here that much because our situation is day to day. So, okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put the fabric tack along the side there, and now I'm just going to wrap, and I'm going to start it. This is my preference, starting it like this. My glasses just fell down my nose, I couldn't see. Hi Diane, welcome to my channel. Hi Karen, welcome. How are ya? Has everybody said hello? So, a couple other things in my Etsy shop. Dear Julie, I have free shipping for this weekend on all orders over $30. So, all orders over $30, you get free shipping. And you get, there's a gift with purchase. It's just a little gift with purchase. I did it yesterday on the live video. So it's this napkin, and you get 2 of each of these little note papers. I think they're gonna, you know, it's kind of it just reminded me of the song The Rose, you know, because here we are, you guys are, everybody's getting snow. My daughter's she's up by Seattle, and they are expecting the worst storm since 1996. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Look at that beautiful bead. Isn't that pretty? And I just happened to end up on a flower. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Hi, Malia. Welcome. So, yeah, so I thought that was a little bit of a springy spring in the midst of the polar vortex and all that other that has been going on. So, there we go. So then after I have that glued together, then, well, next you'll want to, don't make me look, I hope these fit on here. They might not. They might be too small. This is a really, they fit. Look at it. I know this is an odd color to add, but you saw, if you were here earlier, you saw that on my book pages there are forget-me-nots. So I love forget-me-nots. I saw them in Washington or Alaska when we were in Alaska. I think they're like their, no, they're not their state flower, because that pink flower is their state flower. But then you go ahead and you put some, hi Stephanie, welcome. You know what? I love the charms. I love the pretty things. And, you know, I did it on my planner, and it makes me want to look, and I actually open it when it's pretty. So this is, there's in the book pages that I have chosen to put in my journal, there are a lot of forget-me-nots. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this and attach it here. And this is, yeah, I should have maybe had it so that it would go into the fabric somehow, maybe. Remember, the ones that I made before, I made 10 years ago. So, oh, it worked. I got it in there, and now I've wrapped it. And then I'm going to just wrap this around. And I'm going to kind of move the beads a little bit. And then come down and wrap it here. So this is probably similar to how they do the boho beads. I've seen them. I haven't had a chance to watch a video or anything. But this, like I said, this was a bracelet. And see, here's the fabric part on the bracelet that I made. It was before I met my husband, and I met him 11 years ago. 10 years ago, 11 years ago. So there, now I've just added a little bit of the blue on there, and you could have it longer, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to. Now the reason I even thought of this was I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wear this bracelet, and I should go ahead and take it apart, and it needs to be this week during this challenge. So I can go ahead and add the little thing, the little dangle there. We'll go ahead and just, again, I'm using my circle jewelry pliers, and I'm running right into the, there we go. Just lining it up alongside of each other, and then I'm going to come and a little bit above, got glue on my fingernail, a little bit above, I'm going to pull it back, and that's going to give you the flat edge. Hi Peggy, welcome. So this, I'm going to show you how to make some little bead dangle thingies too. Because you know they can really be fun on the things you're making. And again, because in the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge, all the mini challenges, you can use anything you want. You still have to, like the charm one, you need to, charms and clips, you can make up to 10, but you have to use fabric on at least 5 of them. So, and do watch in the group. Oh my gosh, the things that people are doing with their fabric is just amazing, and I'm so inspired by everybody and how they're working their part of the challenge. Okay, so then this little guy can just hang off. Or he's a little bit big, so we might have to, let's see if we can flatten this. There we go. There we go. So, there we go. So I showed you how to make a fabric bead, and of course you can make it longer. You can, hi Crafty Claudette, welcome. The last day for the charm challenge is next Friday. So the challenges they will end on Friday. And like what happened with this one is the charm one, I posted it and they went over each other because I had some time to go ahead and post it. So I posted it. So I'll try and post the next one. And what I'm trying to do is those things that you go, gosh, I'd really like to add more of this, and I figured the charms and the tassel, you know, trying to do the tassel with the items that you had, you know, might have been kind of hard. But the other thing is we've had several people that have never made a tassel before have made them, and I think that that's really exciting. So I also want to use these, the ones, like I said, that are part of the bracelet. I'm not going to use the red and black. I'm going to save those for something else. So, and then the other thing is you can go ahead and tie them into your tassel. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie it in. Yeah, thank you, Bonnie. Yes, if you have a question for me, please put it in all caps so that I can pick it out, because I'm looking down and then I look up and sometimes I miss out. So this one, because it's so big and chunky, I don't think I'm just gonna hang it in there. I'm gonna add it also because it has an end to it. So you see on this, we went up and we made it, and then we came around and tied it around. I have my phone up here filming, and I have my computer over here. I'm in the room. I'm one of the people in the room. So that's how I can see the chat, is I have a double setup. That's why I was a couple minutes late, was because I didn't have my computer set up, because it was I was able to bring it in, but all the stuff that it sits on and everything, it was not here because of yesterday's live video. So yeah, so I think what I want to do here is I want to come over here and steal this heart off of here. And hang this off of the heart. Hi, Abril. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am making fabric beads and using a bracelet that I made like 10 years ago to to use in my February fabric junk journal for the February fabric junk journal challenge. So there, I've got that attached, and it still has a little thing here. What I might do is pull out my little drawer. I could put a key. Or, no, I don't want to put a tag. Oh. Again, these are things that I moved, so. So in here, I have these double hearts. And I have the love heart that I could use. And I have, these are plastic. These came off of a Christmas garland. And I love using them in things. So I think I might add that. So I'm going to keep repeating just so that y'all don't forget that today is the last day to put your journal entry into the mini challenge. Yes, right, Abril. Very good. The mini challenge, the Tassel challenge is due today. The charm challenge is due next Friday. And if we have some friends that are moving, so my husband has been helping. And if he goes and helps, then I may go ahead and be able to do the live drawing. If he leaves, I can go ahead and do the live drawing for that over the weekend. Otherwise, it'll be Monday or Tuesday, depending on which day I go to my mom's. And that's going to depend on our weather, because we have had rain. And I don't like to drive in the rain. Well, you guys, you can make as many as you want. The challenge, or to use in your journal, is 10, but, you know, I'm not the journal police. I like that. So next I'm going to show you how to make something similar to that. I'll have to use what I have here to do it. Oh, I think I want to make this. This is going to be a charm on the journal because it's going to get lost in there, and I really like it. So I think I'm just going to put it on a paper clip. And let's see. So to add some fabric, I don't know that I would want to add any fabric to this, but let's go ahead and we have this. I love this material. This came from Kara Brandon in one of her fabric packs. She had gifted me one, and this material was in it, and I absolutely love it. And it was kind of what spurred the theme for my journal. Okay, I'm thinking. I was reading and thinking, and my hands sometimes don't want to do, they're not going in the direction that I told them to. Okay, so, you know, you can always just add a piece. Like, I want it over there, I think. Because I want it to still look like a heart. I don't like it. That happens. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will change it. How did it give today's date? Or does it just say Friday? Because, you know, like I said, when I was waiting for my mom, for the meeting at with my mom. So, I was a little nerve-wracked. So we can also tie it. Or if we tie, oh, you know what? If we tie it around the bead thing, I might like that. That's the other, I was going to say, or the paper clip. Very good, Virginia. Oh, man. Okay, it's not supposed to, okay. I will change that. Everybody, you have until next Friday. Sorry about that. For the charms. The tassel is today. The due date for the tassel is today. Oh, see, I just went and did it again. Okay, we're going to put it on the paper clip. You too could. Yes, and there will be a few more challenges, and they will be. I think they'll all be things that you're going to be glad to see. That even if you know, and you don't, if your journal is done and you don't need to do the challenge for your journal, you can still do the challenge and you know, for something else that you have for your next journal. So, and I love the participation. You guys are amazing. So there we go. That'll just hang off the edge. We'll have a charm. We'll have some fabric, and this way this one counts as a fabric. And we've got really fraying. I'm afraid so. Well, I'm surprised Midnight hasn't come to see us yet. She's, oh my gosh. She stepped on the keys on my computer a little while ago. Check the lid. I don't have a lid for it, you guys. I lost my lid. I have 2 fabric tacks and no lid. So, I will, from now on, I will save my old lids. Thank you. Okay. I want to leave that because I want that Anyway, that's too long. That's taking too long. We have this little bead, and let's see, we put a love on that. So maybe if we put the double hearts on this one, these are going to be kind of long, but that's okay. Let's see, or we could put, let's do it this way. We'll make this be where the paper clip goes. So, I mean, I have an idea of what I'm going to do for the other challenges, but do you guys have some ideas that you go, oh, I wish she'd do this? Not that it means I will, but, you know, is there, well, you're making your journal. Is there something that you see that you go, gosh, if I could use something, I could make this, and that would be so awesome. Well, if this thing wasn't so darn long, I'd probably put a blue bead on here just because that would be kind of cool. But this is like, oh my gosh, Robin, thank you. Thank you for the, what is that called? A top chat, or thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so we need something over here. Now, I have these cool little bells. Super chat. Thank you, Avril. Super chat. I couldn't remember. I forget things sometimes. So I don't know if this will fit. It doesn't actually make any noise, which is kind of a bummer. But it's cute, and it will, well, it does make noise against itself. So there, that gives me that little charm. I love that bead. And yes, I am mixing my metals. I am mixing it, and I have the gold. I mean, I'm using gold and silver in this journal. So we've got this little charm to hang down, and we got this little charm. That's pretty exciting. And we have our tassel. So let's see if I have a, there's my needles. Okay, here we got a pin. So we have these turquoise teal colored ones. I'm going to use this and see if I can make a little dangly thing. Oh, I have things like this that I save. I save the chains, the broken chains off things. Ooh. Hi, Gina. Thank you for stopping by and making us all hungry. Okay, so we have this little heart, and let's see, what do we have that we can put that on? All the red and white ones are out in the other room. Oh, he broke the space bar. Okay, I'm looking in here to see what I got that I can use. I have, oh, we have these beads. They're kind of along the same. There's a pink. That's what I was looking for, was pinks. There's a bigger pink. A charm with a pineapple that I made. I need to remember I have that so that I can use it on something. Okay, so let's see if we have another red, mostly red bead. Those are black, red and black. The group on Facebook is the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. The other way you can find it is to go to one of the videos. It'll be in the other, well, don't lose that. It will be in the other group, or the other group. On the other videos, I did post it today. I ran out of time. I didn't even get to post the reminder. So if you have mail coming from me, everybody, yes, cheesecloth is material. You can use cheesecloth and you can use it anywhere you want and as much as you want. Speaking of that, fusible webbing, seam binding tape, all of that kind of stuff. I'm counting it. It is a fabric. It is a glue. It is a tape. Yes, you can use that. So, oop, went too far. Nope, didn't go too far. Okay, so we have this one where I've taken this broken necklace and added it to one of those little bead thingies. It's going to be a very full little thingy. Okay, so we need to do another fabric. And this is, I love this fabric, so let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can take one of these and turn it into a bead. Why not, right? Okay. Don't lose it. Okay, let me pull. You guys, I'm pulling you closer. The computer has us all cattywampus over here. And I'm probably not in the thing. Okay. There we go. Okay. So if I'm here, if I'm working right here, can we see me now? Yes. Okay. The guidelines are in the group. And they, you know, at first glance, yes, they look confusing. But once you're in it and you're doing it, and you go and look at a couple of other people's stuff, you'll see that it does make sense. The thing is yes, it is a challenge. Your challenge is primarily the fabric part of it, but I still wanted you to have a journal that is beautiful, that you would be proud of. And that's why I gave you all those other things to use. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I think if I cut something like some card, like that, like some cardstock to fit into that spot. This is by the seat of my pants, you guys. This was not on my agenda. So I hope you don't mind being here watching as I think through something. Oh, Avril, I'm sorry. You got your junk collected for the junk journal challenge and didn't get to do it. I am so sorry. I'm especially sorry because you have the junk. Now, what do you think? Should we fray this and let the frays come out the side? I think that's what we'll do. Two reasons is I want to make sure that we have enough area to glue. Okay. I wonder if this will work on this. I don't know. We'll try it. Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in, and then I'm also going to put beads on it that will help to hold it in. Okay. Wow, I'm really surprised we haven't seen the kitty. So, okay, so my computer just told me that it's starting to run out of battery, and the charger and everything is still in the other room. So, I'm going to go ahead and we'll finish this. I might have to check every once in a while up on the phone to see if you've said anything. Okay, so there we have some fabric in our little thing here, and then we can go ahead and attach. I think there was still another red bead. Oh, wrong pliers. It wasn't going to be round. Okay, so that one will go down there. And then I did tell you I was going to show you how to make one of these. And so we were going to just do it with a pin this time. So I have this pin, and I'm going to just put one of these pink beads, one of these gold beads, a pretty pink bead. It's more pink. And that's all, because I want to have enough area there to, whoop, almost used the wrong ones. I'm glad you guys are learning things. That's especially on a day where I really didn't have the time to. I knew what I wanted. I have an idea of what I want to do. Some of the things I want to do, but it's like, do I have all this stuff here? Okay, so we made a little, ooh, so this one, actually, that would be kind of cool to have the two of those hanging down together, I think. So we'll just undo this a little bit. So this is one of the things I like to do is use the straight pins. They're the long straight pins. There's also some really pretty pins at Michael's, the David Tutera pins. I have one. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. I don't know where they are. They should be right here in the front. But they're pearl, and when you look at them, they look very vintage. They're not the yellow pearl. They're more of a silvery grayish color pearl. They're beautiful. I had those for the wedding, the Disney wedding that I did the flowers for in the flowers. The flowers for in September. Because my trade was as a florist. For over 40 years I've been a florist. My first wedding, I did the wedding when I was 15. And I made a lot of money. For a 15-year-old. Okay, so there, we can put those two on. Now we could put another little charm. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to say if I find a charm. Oh, wait. Look at this earring I got. I can't remember if I got this at the Goodwill. I got these, this one, and these. So, but look at all the little things on it. They look like those cameos that I put in the kits. No, I did not. I got my straight pins from my $1.49 store. I would watch for them at those kind of little places, but I bet they do have them on eBay. What it comes with is it's a wheel of round head pins, and you get a wheel, and it's all the different colors, and you get a wheel of this. But what I did was, after I had used all the colors, I consolidated them onto wheels of the same color. I'm having trouble getting this off, you guys. So you get to see the real crafting when you watch Dear Julie. Yeah, they're awesome. Let me see how long they are. They are 1.5 inches for the little ones. It's a good amount, or a good size for this, I think. Okay. Well, they also work amazing. You know, that's what I use for erasers when I put an eraser charm on. So has anybody gone and seen the movie The Upside? With Kevin Hart as the caregiver? Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at this. You guys, I made it myself. Isn't it pretty? Well, let's see if I have time to make an eraser. I don't have that great of colored erasers. The red Valentine eraser this time is that. Now I do have, I don't know if you guys all know, but I had my granddaughter or one of our daughters this weekend, and she's 2, and so I had her I had just gotten these. These are the ones that are at Dollar General this year. You get a unicorn, a cloud. Oh, I know. I'll do the cloud. I know what I can put that on. A dinosaur and a dinosaur. So those are the erasers. Those and then these hearts. And so there's a blue, a red, a blue, and a purple. Those are the ones this year at Dollar General. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's no sweetheart candies. The little candy hearts. The company went bankrupt, and another company bought them, and so they'll be back next year. There'll be sweethearts, but I only thought of that because somewhere I have hearts that are like sweethearts. So the way that I do the eraser is I'll take this, and I think we'll go ahead and use a red pen. And so, so this is one of the bigger head pens, and then carefully you stick it in and go through like that. And then you can put another pen on top of, or bead on top of it, but I want that much area. So okay, so this one I messed it up. We can put a bead on top, no, because when you turn it, I want it to go inside. Oh, good idea. Cover the faces. That's a good idea. Well, I didn't go in there very good, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So, so I have a little cloud. So, actually, the first date that my now husband and I, they were teaching line dancing classes at the Borderline, which is unfortunately the bar where the shooting was in California a couple months ago. But we went there, and the day that we were there, it was like the worst rainstorm I have ever been in my whole life. So I will put that on that story. A thrift store challenge. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, you guys, we'll be announcing the spring challenge here pretty soon, and it's exciting. I think you guys, those that have been crafting for a while, you're gonna really like it. So we're just getting the stuff together. So March will be Kara, Brandon, and myself, because we will be doing the 4 seasons is how we're going to do the challenges together. So I love that. So which should this go in the... I think this might go in the tassel. What do you think? Should it go in the tassel? There. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm going to leave this one big in here because that helps to... Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad we had this time together so that I could make that really cool little bead. Okay, so, and then we made this one. And so fabric, we did that kind of fabric, we did that kind of fabric. What else? What else do we have over here? See, what happened was I came over here and I was like, oh, we've got this. We could make this. We have this. Could do the same thing with that. Frame something on your fabric. Could you frame a fabric and then put a picture of us? Karen, I've done the tassel and the cover. That's all that I did. And the cover was only because, you know, I did that during the Super Bowl. Oh, or this. I have this too. What could we do with this? I love the size of it. Let's fix it. It's like the perfect size. It's too big for that. Oh, I digress. I'm going to put this right here so that I remember to use it because it's really kind of cool. Well, we could go ahead and just put this piece through. You saw Carol Burnett was in my happiness journal, right? Because she makes me very happy. I used to love that show. She's a funny, funny lady. Oh, I like this. Oh. I'm sorry, I get excited about, well, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Look at the little cloud. And I think if I put a safety pin on that, I might be able to put it on a tag or something. Even like, you know, if we have now, let's see. I haven't seen if I could get things into the circle of these safety pins. If you could, that would be, maybe not. Oh well, it's big enough, it can just sit there. There we go. I don't know that I'll keep it on there, but let's see. Okay, looking. But oh, I had another. Now, I was going to do this, and then I saw that somebody did something similar, but different in the just because they're right here, so they're all vintage. I have that, and then of course I have the garland, the Christmas garland that I took apart. So that gives me some red. Some brown. Okay, so far I still have a computer. But it is gonna go. Okay, so I have, look at this. I just happen to have one that has the right color ribbon. Okay, or ribbon, the right color thread, which is pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead, and you're like going, what are you doing? Well, maybe I'll just save this one. Because look at, won't that be cool? Fussy thread. Won't that make cool fussy thread? I think that'll be really cool fussy thread. You know, with some stuff on top of it. Yeah, so got to find a different thread. I'm going to keep this one. Malia, this challenge, you probably could do a lot of things with in this challenge as long as you have some fabric. And remember, fabric is any fabric. It can be you know, clothing that was gonna go to the Goodwill, or maybe now it's going to the oh, look, I have a brad that says yay. I wanted to use that too. Okay, so I need a different thread because, okay, so she had used embroidery floss. Oh, okay, so I have two of them. Okay, this one has more area, so I'm gonna say this one is gonna be my thread. So I'll be using red thread and that thread as my two threads. And then this one, we can go ahead and I love this material. I won't tell. We don't tell around here. Okay, so what I was thinking when I was, because I was looking around my room going, okay, I need to come up with some ideas that are different. And this was one of the things I was thinking about doing, was this using the thread. But then I have some thumbnail size, the little pictures, and I thought about putting a couple of pictures on that. Again, my journal has it has a purpose already. It's telling our story, and I wanted to do that kind of thing in it. Of course, this big old bauble, it's going to have to hang off the edge. Oh, but I want that. I want the blue to show, and I want the flowers to show. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. How was dinner? My computer's gonna die here in just any time, and then a little bit after that, I'm gonna have to go. Plus, my husband should be home any time, and I like my husband, so I'm looking forward to him being home. And it's our weekend, and so that's cool. Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted. See how I want the blue to show. So kind of really similar to what we did with the other beaded thing. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. So I'm trying to make charms using well, anything I want, and fabric. So we've done the little, we did an eraser charm with a cloud, and I have a story that I can use that with. Then I made this one, and this was a fabric bead that I made and added some beads around the outside, and it was in the fashion of these beads that I made, and I'm going to use these in my journal as well. These big red beads I'm going to use. But I had made those in a Bible study like over 10 years ago. Hi, Charisse, welcome. Have I missed anybody else? If I did, I'm really sorry, and I'd like to say welcome. Don't forget to put a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video, because it helps the, you know, where I show up for other people to find me. So, I don't know, if you're my friend on Facebook, you might have seen that the kitty walked across my computer today and made it so that I couldn't type on it. None of the keys worked, except the bottom, you know, where the mouse pad is. I could work the mouse pad, that was it. I was like, oh my gosh, you killed the computer. You kept the mouse, killed the computer. But I fixed it. It just, I had to turn it off and turn it back on. Okay. So I want it in the center because I want the blue to show up. And I used fabric tack. Okay. So I've gone around it. And thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. So one other thing, again, the tassels are due tonight. So you want to make sure that if you made your tassel, you put your picture in the challenge group. So the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge is going on right now. And even if you can't make your whole journal, you can participate in the mini challenges, the challenge in the challenge. So this week's was the tassel. And when you participate in the challenge part, you can use anything. It is not restricted to just the items that we have available in the challenge. You can use anything. So if there was something that you asked me and I said, no, you can't use that this time, well, you can use it in the mini challenges. Oh, well, that comes with those stormy things, doesn't it, Joyce? The wind. They sure have had it here in California, the winds. Oh my gosh. Okay, so usually I would use a larger thingy here. These are interesting because they're side to side. So if I do it like that, it's gonna, but it could be, okay. Hi, Michelle, welcome. Yes, you're here. You made it. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to turn this one and have this be down below it. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing at this moment. I'm just playing. But I need something that will keep it from going up into the thread. Okay, so that goes. Now remember, my journal is, the front of it is a hand sewn quilty thing, so I'm trying to stay with that that theme. Oh, check it out, we have a lock. I don't need a lock this time. It's heavy too. The little lock is, it's a heavy little lock. I don't think I need anything else in the tassel. So this is what we just made. I used a book plate and put the fabric in it and backed it with the cardstock, and then we made these little bead dangles and attached it. And so that is part of my tassel. Dropsy, dropsy. So I'm looking at that and then having a couple of charms hanging off of it. Of course, if I flatten this a little bit, I'll see if I can flatten it. I don't know if I can get it any flatter. Nope, probably not. There's not enough. Oh well. This was a paper clip that I used here. You know, I have a bunch of those butterfly paper clips. I should have probably used one of those because it would have been thicker and longer. Okay, so here we'll just there we go. Okay, so this is, again, this is the bracelet that I made many years ago. And I had decided I wanted to, when I was thinking about fabric, and I went, oh, remember those things I made? And then I was like, you know, I haven't worn it in a few years. I should just take it apart and it should become something new. And then when my day was getting away from me, I was like, well, I should use it because then I have an example. So here, this is fabric, and then this one has beads all the way around it. And what I did on the one that I made here is I used red wire and then I just spaced the beads out. You know what? I might have got those at Walmart. And it was a set. There was this one, and now these came in a different set. There's a pink ones, and blue ones. So those came in a set. I think it was 3. But those are my favorite right there. Everyone, if you're making charms, oh, and there's this pair too. Hot pink. Oh, look at, oh, my computer just died. So that means I'll just have to keep coming up and looking. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put something between these two. And this will give me a dangle here. So let's go ahead and grab another paper clip, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see, what can we put on this one? we can put, well, let's attach it to the bottom. So we're going around, round and round. So it'll be a, I might not get to answer your questions because I can't see them now. I'm in here and my computer is in here, but the computer cord is still in the where I did the live video yesterday. So there. Go ahead and then flatten it. Okay. It's a little crude, but it's okay. Okay, so let's see. You don't want to move a whatever this is. Paper clip. Oh, I stabbed myself. You don't want to move a paper clip around a whole lot because it doesn't like to be moved around a whole lot. Did I put the other beads away? Yes. Okay. Oh, we have the big one. Don't need it. So this is just so that, there we go. We're making it, I guess this would be a dangle for the, for on the spine. And again, I would probably add some charms down there to the bottom. I just didn't want to not have, oh look at, even those fit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I put the cutter one back, huh? No, there it is. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I was supposed to add the red guy. I kind of like that though. But the red makes more sense. Sorry. Check you out. Oh, I don't have any chat here, you guys. I can't see any chat. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. It's like now you're just watching me because I can't see chat. Okay, so if I were to, I want to add the red, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut this here. Oh, these aren't the ones I was using because I just didn't have it right. Okay, put that through and then twist. And again, this it's pretty crude. It's not like if this was jewelry, be much more careful. Duh, I wanted it to go in this. Aha, I see somebody. I can see. And it's gone. So I can see it for a second. So if I stand up, I didn't see it. I didn't get to read it. It disappeared. I got my Happy Mail. I haven't opened it yet. So anyway, I think you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and I will attach that. I would probably go ahead and put one of these pink ones on here because we've been using those, and maybe a bell. And then I would have this big old dangle thing that would also be able to go in there. I love this. So let's see what we accomplished. We made our little bead here and attached it to a paper clip. So you can go back and watch. I made all of these on while we were on here. We decided finally figured out how to get some fabric on this one. We put it on the paper clip. So there we go. We have this one, broken jewelry. And let's see. This one here. Okay, and then in here somewhere I just attached one of the big red ones. Let's see, we have a little cloud. This is an eraser. I got it Dollar General. And so those are the charms. And this is my tassel. Again, the tassel challenge, the mini challenge in the challenge, it ends today. And so you'll want to get your entry into the post so that you can be entered in for that. And then the charms, so you can make as many as you want, but you can, the other thing is with your tassel, you can use anything you want as long as you have fabric in it as well. Okay, so you want to use fabric, and it can be rough cut. I mean, you could braid it. You can have it be really, really very, very straight and put together and not all chunky like this. However you want to, but it just needs to have some fabric in it. And then the next challenge that we've already started is for the charms. And so for the challenge, it's up to 10 charms, and 5 of them have to have fabric in them. And then again, you post it in the post that says post your beads or your charms, and it's charms, paper clips, pins. So if you like to make those straight pin things, and I've done that before where I did the pin and then it went into an eraser at the bottom of it, and it goes through the paper or whatever at some point, and then the eraser holds the bottom. So yeah, so those are the 2 challenges inside the challenge. So it is the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. It is a group in Facebook. You can go back to any of my previous February Junk Journal Challenge videos and the link will be there. Also, you're welcome to join my Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for being here. I'm sorry I can't see what you're saying. Yeah. So thank you all so much. And don't forget to like if you did, because that puts me in so more people see me, see the videos and all that. So have an amazing day. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.